Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a Christmas inspired pour. I'm going to be doing some experiments on this 8x10. I'm going to be using red. I'm going to be using a green and a little bit of white. So this is titanium white by Amsterdam, very thin. Same with the green is the Basics Phthalo Green. And the red is a Creative Inspirations Crimson. Now I know the red and the green are semi-transparent. And how I know that is on the Basics there's a little square right, probably can't see it, right there. A lot of paints have that square. And it's filled in halfway, so that means it's semi-transparent. Okay, so this one's semi-transparent. The Creative Inspirations bottle had no square on there, so what I did, and I've had this for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, is I painted these sticks black. Then I took my Creative Inspirations paint, or most of them are, some of them aren't, and I painted a layer on the black. So the reason why I know this crimson is a semi-transparent is because as you can see, you can sort of see through it. Not all the way, but sort of. As opposed to, let me find, okay, these two. These are transparent. You can barely see them on the black stick. This one right here is phthalo blue. And so I put the square because you can see right through it. For example, most of your turquoises are opaque. So I'm always careful using these because they do take over. So I painted the square on that one because this is obviously you can't see through it at all. Just a little tip if you want to know if your colors are opaque, semi-transparent, or transparent. What else? I'm going to be doing a black background. I'm hoping to get some pearls. I want to have a lot of negative space. I'm going to be doing just sort of a ribbon pour, straight pour. I'm going to be pouring in a little tiny cup, layering one layer of colors. And I'm going to be using this Artist Loft Black. All my paints are mixed with Floetrol and water, very thin. Now this has been in a larger container. So what I do after it's been there a while is I take my strainer, and as you can see there's some gunk, goobies in there. So I just strain it through right into the cup. That saves me from having to pick it out after or not being able to see it and then having it dry and then it's there. There's nothing you can do about it. So you might want to do that if you strain your paints into the big containers and then after they sit a while. And then I just keep a bucket of water, a bigger bucket of water, and I just throw that in there and swish it around and it's ready to go for the next time. So let me go ahead and put this black on the canvas. Pretty thin. Just pour it all on there. Why not? I don't think I'm going to need. I'm going to be using my, as you can see it's thin because it's sort of spreading out. If that makes sense. It'll spread out on the edges. And when you stream it in the cup, it sinks. It does not form a mound. I want to do a bigger abstract type with a lot of negative space, but I thought I would try this smaller one first. It's always a good idea if you're going to be using a lot of paint to do your experiments first. Okay, now I'm going to do a little flip cup. I tried to make all 4 colors the same consistency. So I'm going to start with the red, because I don't want a whole lot. And go ahead and pour the green on the other side. Green and red usually don't go together too well. But why not? We're experimenting here. I mean, that might even be too much for what I want. But I'm going to go ahead and pour it on there. Where's the red? Okay. There's no silicone. Looks like a candy cane. There's no silicone in here. Maybe. I wish I didn't do that. Be tilting it around. Get some of that off. Here, that red's coming up. All right, let's see what happens. I'm hoping to get some pearls. So we'll just do a little time lapse here. Don't know how long it'll take. Red's really reacting. I'm not getting much action over here yet. I was hoping that black would come through more. I wonder if I would have used satin paint, if that would have made a difference. Probably. Satin paint reacts. But I wanted more pearls than cloud effect. So I'm going to give it a little more time. Okay, I don't know, it's been maybe almost 10 minutes maybe. So I didn't really get the pearls over here that I wanted. The red really reacted, so when I went back and checked out my, I'm not taking into consideration the density of each color, and they do have different densities, if that makes sense. Like the titanium white is a heavier paint. Even though you have the same consistency, it can react differently. I think that's what happened here with the white. Checking my red, I think the red had the thinnest consistency of the other 2 colors, and that's probably why I was getting more action with the red. The green was a little bit thicker, but I'm also, like I said, not sure about the density of each one of these paints. So the only thing I can really, I guess I could go online and check all that out, but for now, I think the white and the green were thicker than the red. So the next one I do will be, I'll make sure that they're thinner. Anyway, it's cool. Looks like it's some kind of Christmas candy cane. I'll bring you down, and if anything changes after that, I'll have the dried results at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Okay, here's a close-up. I'm really happy that the colors stayed separate. I mean, I didn't get a yucky color from them mixing. Pretty cool. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If there's any art that you see, any paintings I do, and you're interested, please email me or go to my Etsy shop. All that is down below in the description, on my Amazon links, a lot of the materials I use, all my social sites. Anyway, take care. Have a great night. Bye.